and you're at the party that you were having at your house with your mom and your friends. They're already there, and you smell the mac and cheese and your brother's in there cooking up a storm. Get in here, come on.
Oh, you're using the good cheese. I can smell it. I can tell. I'm a cheese connoisseur.
Kraft, baby, all the way. And there are like 5 boxes there, all emptied in this pot. And mom is there, and she's making a salad that no one's going to eat and putting bowls out. Your mom's face is a little bit kind of red. You know, sometimes she has rough days too. And he's like, all right, come on, let's get this going. Your brother, he's all right, food's done, I'm going to go watch TV. And he goes onto the couch and he turns on Miami Vice. And you hear the Miami Vice anthem kick on, all the music. And you and all your friends are there, and a couple other friends that, not friends, but people you know, including this kid Chris that you had met at the dojo. He's kind of okay, a little weird, but you know, not too bad.
It's fine.
Riker knows him. Apparently, he started karate recently.
Chris is cool.
And everybody's in there.
All right, we got bowls here, forks there, ketchup if you want it. Got all the fancy kinds. We got standard ketchup, Dijon ketchup. Oh, Cassian, did you make hot dogs too that we can cut up and throw in? Did you do that?
Yeah, they're in the microwave.
What about ground beef?
He microwaved them. It's the worst kind of
You're horrible. You're horrible.
I tried to stop him. He wouldn't listen.
I think they're okay.
You put them in a bowl and you put it in a microwave, they taste like they've been cooked in a pot.
Same thing.
Anyway, everything's here, but feel free to grab drinks from the fridge.
And Chris there, Riker, you won't believe it. Today I started the freaking treatments. I got my, I mean, I had to get a shot though. It's freaky. I don't like shots. I don't like needles, but they say it won't be long and I will be a badass.
Oh yeah? Well, dude, I mean, I'm going to be a badass.
Yeah, I'm going to kick your ass though. I'm going to kick Hunter's ass probably too in karate, of course. Not on the street or nothing. It's not like that.
I feel like I have to call you like Captain America because like, didn't they like inject him with super serum soldier stuff in the comics? Oh, sorry, Mrs. Lovelace. And Mrs. Lovelace is looking at him like, what? Yeah, that's right.
Dr. Lovelace.
Thank you. There's no foul language in the house, please.
Yeah, like Captain America over here.
I already feel stronger.
It's okay. I'm going to be like Batman. So like, I don't need superpowers. I'm just going to be a badass on my own right.
Let's get some mac and cheese. That smells so damn good.
Sorry.
See ya. Thanks for having me over. I think it's so cool you're doing a mac and cheese party. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah, totally. It's one of my favorite meals next to fried chicken. Love fried chicken.
See, fried chicken and mac and cheese, though.
Cassie, why didn't we do fried chicken?
I don't know how to make fried chicken. We'd have to go to KFC or something.
KFC's right down the road.
I don't know. I want like ground beef made and mixed in with my mac and cheese.
See, that's delicious, but you have to do that right.
And your
You
mom,
can't just like, yo, what's up?
and your mom
Do you
left
dare me to eat all of the mac and cheese?
No, because I want
No.
some mac and cheese. I want mac and cheese, and I can't have mac and cheese if I dare you to eat all the mac and cheese.
Yeah, but I bet I could do it.
Okay, Slinger, how about this? No hands, no utensils, just face first in a bowl. Whoever's done first wins a pot.
Easy.
I take a
Alright.
bottle of ketchup, and right as Slinger's face is going in, I squirt the ketchup right in as his face is going down towards the bowl.
Hey! Not fair!
in all the commotion, your mom has left the room, left you all to have your space. Your brother's in the other room watching Miami Vice, a little too loud, but that's typical. And the mac and cheese bowls are full, piping hot. Hot dogs cut up are on the side for you to put in if you want them. And what are you doing at your mac and cheese party?
So I actually look over at Chris. My dad actually wanted to get me into the program, but my mom wouldn't let him.
Oh, dude, you're pretty big. You'd probably be like the Hulk, man. That'd be badass too. That'd be awesome too.
I don't know. I don't think I have. Do I have? I look over at the rest of the group. Do I have anger issues?
Yeah.
You don't count. You don't.
Ketchup in, like,
I push Hunter's head back into the mac and cheese bowl. You don't count.
See?
If you all were a superhero, what superhero would it be?
I don't want to be Nightcrawler.
Oh, good choice.
That's interesting.
I always liked Rogue.
Vision's pretty
powers
cool.
Away, yeah.
Rogue can mess people up. That's awesome.
I'm sorry.
And then uses their
She
powers
can
against
powers
them.
and their memories. She literally can steal their memories.
Who'd you say, Ruben?
Oh, the Vision would be kind of cool to be something
Vision
like that.
would be cool. Vision
about-
would be cool.
What about you, Finny?
Or a future over robot.
And I pass her mug with her chosen drink in it.
Yes, it's like 7-Up or something, classic kid drink.
She goes, I'm not sure. I mean,
Invisible Woman?
She would be a Jedi.
Nah.
Guys. She wouldn't be a superhero. She'd
Oh,
be a Jedi.
that's true. That is
yeah.
true.
Oh, okay. Among us, who
good
is
question.
Jedi and who is Sith? Or
Oh, Sith, 100%.
Jedi.
Sith, 100% Sith. Let's be honest. I'm honest enough for that.
I think I'd be a Han Solo type, you know?
Which one's the
See, you didn't say bounty hunters were on the table.
You said Sith or Jedi?
I want to be a bounty hunter.
I'd still be a Jedi.
I think I'd be Jedi side. I don't know if I'd be a Jedi. Maybe I'd be, like Chewbacca or something. But
I would be Superman.
We're done with the superheroes. We're on Star Wars, dude.
Yeah, but Superman would be
He still
Jedi.
hasn't seen Star Wars.
I mean, I think Superman could take a Jedi.
Okay, but how many Jedi? How many
All of
Jedi
them?
do you have to have? No, oh no. See, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Because my dad actually got me some of the books, and there's Jedis that weren't even in the movies. That I think there are some Jedis out there. There are books, and they're really.
You can have fun dodging laser vision, but okay. They can all have fun.
Okay, but like if you're a Jedi, you can use your lightsaber to deflect a blaster bolt anyways. What's the difference between a blaster bolt and laser vision?
Well, this is continuous, though, so
It's
this is
not-
continuous.
well,
They can
what
fly
about-
around.
So it'd be kind of mute because Jedis aren't going to try to kill Superman. But the Sith, on the other hand, they would be nasty because they could
Do you think that a Sith could be able to convert Batman?
No.
I think that a Sith could convert Batman to the dark side of the Force given the right things.
It would depend on
I
what
mean,
Batman universe.
He fell to vengeance.
Right?
I mean, if the Sith was like trying to protect the city, then yeah, but they'd be like super evil about it.
I mean, so let's be honest. Okay, so Red Hood is a Sith though, and he was trained by Batman.
And your brother yells from the other room.
That just like breaks her brain. She's like, what?
And Hunter's just like, there's like way too many Jedi for me to keep count. I just can't.
Yeah, Cassian.
Don't forget to get in your bathing suits by noon for the pool. Just
we're going to the pool tonight. I forgot about that.
The community pool is opening today.
Yes.
So it's a big deal. And
yeah.
You've been waiting.
I'm wanting more swim time.
For a year for this thing to happen. All right, that's all.
What
Scott,
superhero would you be, Cassian?
Yep.
Big important question.
Yeah.
Is this pre or post Sweden?
This is post.
This isn't. Okay.
Oh wait. So
Yeah.
when you went to, it would be pre-Sweden.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I'm having
Yeah.
things because that
It'd be
changes how
pre-Sweden.
Adrian's acting on that. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Ruben,
I-
I asked a question.
Ask Cassie what superhero would he be? Because what superhero does he
Cassie
think
would
he
be the
would be?
Watcher. Cassie would be the Watcher. 100%.
I'm asking Cassie this. I don't know if you heard me or not. I asked him this.
Oh, what did you ask him?
What
superhero
superhero
Cassie?
he would be?
Cassian. What hero would he be?
Asking the hard questions here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'd probably be Phoenix just so I could kick all of your butts instantly.
Cheat answer.
No.
I'm busy watching Miami Vice. So one of the reruns is on today, and it's a good one. And it's like
Avoiding the real conversations here.
and it's getting you're enjoying your mac and cheese and your convo, and it starts getting near time to leave, but you haven't seen your mom, and you know she's got to drive you to the pool.
All right, I guess I'll just be like, all right, everybody, you get ready. I'm going to see where Mom went, so I get the car all set up.
Finney's been like staring into her bowl and slowly eating because that whole like conversation just like it like
Just like froze her.
It's
Like,
like-
oh.
Red Hood is Jason Todd. Jason Todd is Robin. Robin's a Sith. Ah!
my like her whole world was just inverted, you know, like, and then you say that she's like, oh right, food and yeah.
And you go looking for her, Sia, and up in her room, the closet door is slightly ajar. The light's not on in there, but you kind of hear shuffling in there a little bit.
All right. Mom?
Oh, yeah, honey.
We are getting ready to go swimming.
Okay, give me a second.
What are you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, you sound down. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. There any more that mac and cheese left?
Yeah, but you may want to come and get it before Hunter eats it.
And she opens the closet door, and she's like rubbing her eyes. Oh, I think I'm getting an allergy or something. And her eyes look puffy and stuff.
I mean, do you not clear out the dust in your closet much, Mom?
I don't know. I just remembered back a time with Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh,
No worries, though.
you don't talk about them too much.
I mean, when I was your age, they pushed me pretty good to make sure that I did good in school. I mean, no different than what I do with you, I guess. I remember even once when I was sick and they made sure that I worked through it, you know. I mean, I don't make you do this anymore. I don't think it's like the things they do anymore, but, you know, we went to school sick all the time, and I still pulled A's. So I know. You get your A's and stuff, too. I know that, without all that stuff. And, you know, that's how it is sometimes. I was so
Right.
proud of those A's. Those were the best ones. Keep up your studies. All right, let's go. Let me get some mac and cheese in me real quick, you know, before we head to the pool. Thank you, baby.
Okay.
And she puts her arm around you and gives you a little kiss on the top of the head. All right.
Just make sure you take your allergy medicine, I guess.
Yeah. And the light was never on in there. And, you know, she has it's a walk-in closet. It's got a little bench through the middle for sitting and whatever. And so occasionally you find her sitting in there for a little longer than you would if you were looking for clothes or whatever. But
Yeah, when she leaves, I sort of peer into the closet space.
And you get halfway down the stairs. She goes, I love you no matter how good of grades you get, right? Like, if you got a B, I'd be totally okay with that. I mean, don't get any D's or F's. But
Well, now you're putting
rest-
stipulations on it.
all the rest, totally A-okay. The other ones, we would talk about it and figure out how to help you get your grades up a little bit. All right. All right, let's go. And she heads down, and the rest of you see Sia and her mom coming down. She grabs a bowl real quick. Let me get a little mac and cheese in me, and we'll get going. All right? Are you all in your bathing suits, Hunter? That does not look like a bathing suit. Is that just a t-shirt and underwear or something?
Yeah, I forgot mine.
Cassian,
It's okay, Doctor. I actually brought an extra. My mom had me bring an extra pair because she figured he would. And I tossed them.
Thank goodness for your mom. She always covers the bases.
I have an extra pair. My mom sent me with one for the same reason.
Vinny, is that a new bathing suit? I love that one.
Oh yeah, thanks. And it's like it's probably. I mean, she had cute things as a kid. It's like a cute little like probably like a two-piece little like top with like some like little frills on it, and it's like maybe it looks like a little like bumblebee or something.
Adorable. Oh, can you?
Yeah, it's like
pour me a
black
little
and
7
white. I mean, black, yellow.
Black and yellow.
Can you
Black and
pour me a
yellow.
little
Yeah.
7-Up, please? I see you're a 7-Up person also. She's
Yeah.
eating the mac and cheese while she's standing with all of you. Her eyes look a little puffy and red and uncomfortable. Think
You
I have
okay,
some
Dr.
allergies or
Lovelace?
something. Ruben, that does not look like allergy eyes to you. You know better. You have seen people with allergies. Not the same. And she, finishes eating in front of all of you. And she has a big smile on that Ruben and Sia can tell is,
Doesn't reach the eyes.
yeah, it's a bit of a mask. All right, let's go. And she grabs the keys. Let's get out of here. We
Ruben's
gotta get
going-
to the pool, and she is she has a bathing suit on underneath a coverall. The pool's it's not gonna wait for us to get there. That place is gonna be a madhouse on opening day. I think you'll barely get any space in there.
Oh, I heard they redid the Lazy River. It's supposed to be like really fast. Parts are supposed to be like really fast now.
And they got a wave pool.
That's where I want to go.
I want to go in the wave pool. I can.
Hunter, can you even swim?
Yes, he knows how to swim.
Yeah, I know how to
Leave him alone.
swim.
That's athletics. All right.
If I
pile in,
can't, I'm gonna
pile
pull
in.
Sia. I'm gonna pull Sia off to the side really quick. If I
I'm
can.
one of the
Like, as
best
they're talking,
swimmers.
I want to talk
flexing.
to Sia.
Okay.
What's up, Ruben?
Everyone's piling in. And
Yeah. Is everything okay with your mom? It's not my business, but I don't know. She seemed kind of sad. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she was crying in her closet. She does that sometimes. And she thinks we don't know, but we know.
Oh. Okay, that's I'm sorry to hear that. It's never fun to cry. Oh.
No.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I just wish she'd be, honest about things. She tries to hide it from me and Cassian. I think she also tries to hide it from Dad.
Well, maybe you can just ask her about it more. I mean, I'm not sure she'd tell the truth, but I mean, I don't know. It doesn't.
She'll probably tell me not to worry about it. It's adult things. You know how parents do that.
Yeah, it's always adult things, but I mean, eventually we'll be adults ourselves, so then we can, then what are they going to say to us?
They'll say, well, it's now older adult things.
Nice. Well, all right. Well, I'm glad you're okay, and hopefully maybe you can teach us some swimming today. I mean, teach us how you swim as fast as you do.
Well,
'Cause
I am wearing my competition swimwear.
that's not fair. I mean, I haven't been in a competition with mine yet, so.
Well, you're about to, and throw him in the car.
You pile into the car, no seat belts, sitting on each other's laps and across each other. Somebody probably sitting on the floor or something. And your mom drives you to the pool. You get to the pool, and some of the other friends' parents are all there waiting. And Adrian's dad is there. Riker's mom is there. Ruben's mom and dad are there. Hunter's dad and mom are there. Finney's dad is there. And they're all waiting for you. And like, oh, like the whole town is here. And the pool opens right at 1 o'clock. They opened at 1 o'clock first day. It'll be open earlier after this. And there's like a balloon arch around the front. And there are big balloons, like gigantic balloons, like on strings around the outside, around the gate. And they open the doors, and it's free today. So it is just a free-for-all rush through the doors as you all get in and start having fun in the pool. And the pool is amazing, pristine. There's a lazy river running around it. There's a wave pool, and there's a couple of pools. One of them it sort of goes very slowly into the deeper water, and the deeper water is like 5 feet in there, so it's a little higher than all of you, but not super deep. And then there's like a regular Olympic swimming pool, and everybody you know is here somewhere.
Riker is going for the lazy pool, guys, just so you know.
Where is there the less amount of kids at? Where is there like the least amount of people like condensed at?
Weirdly, are not in the wave pool. A lot of them are a little nervous about what that is. They've never seen or been in one. Most of them are probably in the lazy river and in the Olympic pool, like because it has diving boards and stuff. So a lot of people are there.
Wave pool it is.
Where are you going, Adrian?
Oh, lazy river.
Okay.
I'm going with wave pool.
All right.
Named Ruben.
I'm also going to the wave pool.
It's the one time Sia can show off, so she's aiming for that Olympic pool.
And
I see Ruben walking probably sheepishly towards the wave pool, and I'm like, Ruben, yeah, come on, let's go. And I grab his hand.
He got caught. Oh, yes. Oh, and there's and Finney's here too. Okay. Like I look around, I see you, and I see
Yeah.
too. It's like,
I'm excited. And then she like goes to the edge of the wave pool, and then she's like, "Watch me use my Jedi mind powers." And then she like pushes the wave away.
which is
And then she
awesome.
changes genres. They will not have a Dark Lord, but a Queen.
as Hunter gets swept away in the wave.
Adrian, you get in the
Do it again. Do it again.
you get in the lazy river, and you realize all your friends are in the wave pool.
Riker's in the lazy river.
Oh, you
Riker's here with
you
me.
went in lazy river, and you ride it around a couple times. Inner tubes are awesome. Some of your friends are in there. And it's tight, so it moves a little slower, even lazier than you would think, because you're kind of.
You
it's
want to
like
go over to the wave
bumper
pool?
car, lazy river.
This is less fun than I look looking over towards Hunter, Finney, and Ruben, and going, they look like they're having more fun.
Go to, you know what? I might actually go watch Sia swim because I know like she does, competitions and stuff.
She does do competition swimming.
Yes.
Hey guys, let's go watch Sia swim.
Yeah, as the lazy river goes near where
What
you
are you
guys are
doing?
at, by the way.
Right. Go
I'll
get
Rikers get out and head over to the Olympic pool. I'll probably jump in to get wet, and then I'll kind of get out and watch Sia swim.
But wait, we're supposed to watch. Slinger says he can surf this wave.
No, we can't. He's lying to you.
Yeah, I can watch this, and I don't have a board at all. Because why would I?
Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy.
Check it. And I'm like going face first and just like absolutely eat it. Legs up.
You can surf the wave pool. If you ride them right on your body, you can just surf right along the wave.
I just go in and grab his foot and like just pull
Yeah.
out.
Adrian grabs the other one.
Wait, this time I mean it.
I reach over and just flip him into a fireman's carry.
Have you guys seen all the medals that Sia has?
Right, that's why I was saying we should check her out as she's swimming.
That's right.
And you you head over to the pool, and it's not being used for laps or anything today. It's full of kids enjoying the pool. But this is a deep pool. It is 12 feet at the deep end.
That's a lot.
It is, because it's got a high dive above it, so it's
That's like
really
4 finnies deep. 3 finnies deep.
So there's some kids, using diving boards. It has a high dive. It has a low dive, medium dive. The platforms and the dives, and then the small low dives. Diving.
Hey, Hunter. I
would be
Hunter
terrified.
Down, putting Hunter down. Bet I can do a better trick over the high board than you can.
You're on.
And you get up on the high dives, and there's a line, like kids are up on the ladder waiting to get on. It is.
As they walk there, I'm like, I thought we were watching Sia, but okay, have fun.
We
can watch him from the high dive.
Right.
Sia, are you a diver or just a swimmer?
She probably has done diving and stuff. Especially if like she's out of like swimming competition, she enjoys a good dive because she likes going deep underwater.
Okay. And some of your parents are in this pool too. They're like jumping in and swimming and stuff. Adrian, your dad, he jumps over a bunch of kids and makes a big explosion of wave around them to splash every kid in the vicinity of 8 feet.
There's a very complicated look on Adrian's face as he watches his dad do that.
And he says, "Come on in, get over here."
Yeah, I'm coming.
Ruben,
As
did
he
you stay in the
gets
wave
himself
pool, or
up
did
to
you
the
go
high.
over to the other pool?
To watch Sia, because the whole gang went over. Because I was with Brent. Yeah, I went over to watch Sia.
Yeah, everybody will be everywhere throughout the day at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the pool and your dad's there.
What's the rule to do a trick off of the high dive?
It would be a body. It'd be a body move.
Okay.
You're gonna try and do a trick on your way down.
I'm gonna try to do a trick on the way down because I bet Hunter that I can do a better trick than him off the high dive.
Both have to roll to do it. Hunter gets to do it too.
No,
Remember, you
if Hunter decides not to do it.
Oh, I'm 100% going to be doing it.
Well, let's see if Adrian biffs it first.
I was gonna say if he sees Adrian,
what are you trying to do?
Like hit his belly on the water, belly flop. He may be like, I'm not doing a trick.
So, 360 front flip into a jackknife, going full blown for it. Because Adrian has always been go bigger, go bigger, go home.
And what about you, Hunter?
Oh yeah, he's gonna try to
Let's
do
see
as many flips as possible. Yeah, I'll roll it. No, I can't.
It's like I'm getting unresponsive on.
You have a success. You actually do 2.5.
1 sec. I have to reload in. It's being dumb.
Whoa.
Is Adrian nervous up there?
No, this is a Grimm issue, not an Adrian issue.
That was like 2.5 flips, man. Did you see that?
I'm Superman.
Oh, come on.
And barely any splash too.
I can see you like as you come out of the water. I'm Superman.
Yeah.
It takes a surprising amount of time to get from how far deep you go to the surface of the water. It is a long stretch to get back to getting air, especially when you're a kid. Is it working yet?
Like my system. It's.
I remember that.
If you
Remember
need,
the first
if you
couple
need, I
times
can
you
roll
jump
for you.
off and you hit that water and you're like swimming. There's like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Feeling like,
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Yeah. There we go. Reloading. And I'm sorry, it's just loading in right now for me.
Yeah.
Don't stop loading. Why are you stopping loading? You can hit it all night. Just because I don't hold up in order. 9 dice, please.
I got you. All right,
Thank
give
you.
me 1 second. Let's go. Come on.
Oh,
Ooh, you end up belly flopping in the middle of your
Yeah.
jackknife coming down the hard way. Ooh. But a big splash and your belly's red when you come up. And you,
Did it look cool at least?
It looked
So cool.
awesome.
So cool.
It was great.
I want to try that trick next.
Did you get sunburned already? Oh
Yeah.
Oh.
It's that Swedish blood from my father. You know, they don't have the sun in Sweden.
It's
Ruben,
all
one-
like just right
one
here.
thing you like about the pool is it's really deep and you can like go under the water and really it feels very calm and there's no it's the least busy of the pools. I mean there's still a lot of kids but it's not as busy as the other ones. So there's the benefit of that and it's like it's super clear. The water is just amazing. So it's enjoyable to be under there. And Adrian, your dad says, "Come on over," and he's like dunking kids around him, and
Yeah.
letting them go
I
and all
make
this
my
stuff.
way over.
Yes, and he goes, "This is how it's done," and he pushes down on your head, trying to hold you under the water. Can I get a body
Body force?
roll?
Yeah, it's gonna drown you.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Oh,
So, yeah, we'll see how that does.
This sounds fun.
There we go. Maybe. Nope, that's yours.
yep.
Oh, there it is. Roll.
Did it roll?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Ruben, you see from under the water.
There it goes.
Adrian gets shoved under the water, and Adrian, you didn't expect for him to shove you down so quickly, and you caught water as you're on your way down,
There it goes.
and you struggle for a moment. And Ruben, you see, like the water's clear, and you totally see Adrian's dad shove him under the water and hold him there, and then
With
Adrian
the-
claws his way up.
Could I try to actually force my dad off balance and knock him into the water?
Sure, I mean he's in the water with you.
No, I meant like
Yeah,
knock
force
him
back.
over into
Sure.
the water.
You
Yeah.
actually made the roll. You can do that, but
Yeah.
it really caught you off guard. And I mean, your dad's kind of an asshole sometimes. And he
Yeah, that's how
falls
you
back.
counter it, Pop.
Good job. I knew you were
Yeah.
tough. You're a good swimmer.
Yeah. Yep. Trained by the best.
Ruben, you saw that? That was not like he tried to hold him down longer than he should.
It looked rough.
Yeah,
It looked rough. Yeah.
Like,
Oof.
and then he starts pushing down the other kids in the area vicinity.
Ruben would see Adrian's hand doing the thing that happens when Adrian really needs a cigarette.
But he's pushing the other kids down just for a moment. But Adrian was not for a moment. It was
So I'm gonna swim over to Adrian like.
all the
Hey,
kids
you wanna-
kind of back away from your dad and kind of leave a circle around them. It's like, come on, what's the matter? It's how you learn to swim. It's how I learned to swim. And you're
Dangerous though. I mean, you
How
can.
I learned, it's how I learned to swim too.
I
get
know,
it,
and you
Pops.
swim great now. You were able to push me off you just now. That was great.
Yeah, but sir, it does say no roughing, so they'll not.
It's okay, Ruben. Hey, it's okay, Ruben.
It does say.
Ruben.
I'm just
I
saying.
understand. I get it. I get it. And you see Adrian just looking you in the eyes with the drop it look. I get it.
And,
Thanks, man.
Sia's mom is setting a lounge chair over by the pool. She didn't see any of this. She's sort of setting it out, and she sits down. She has a Pepsi. And
Is it a Pepsi Crystal?
oh, was Crystal that year 84? I don't think it was yet, was it? Maybe it was. If it was,
I thought
sure.
that was 84.
Sure, maybe. If it was out yet, yes. And no, it's a Fresca. That's what it would be. A Fresca, a diet Fresca. Gross, but no calories. And Vinny's dad has brought a cooler with drinks and sandwiches for everybody and snacks, and has gotten one of the cabanas for all of you. And she said, hey, you can all come over here. I got us a cabana. And
I run over there.
And there are
And
sandwiches.
then I get
drinks.
whistled at and I walk over there.
I remember that stuff too.
And Sia's
Yeah.
mom doesn't go and join, just stays in on the lounge chair out in the sun, getting a little sun. And she's putting on an oil, like a sun tanning oil. Not sunscreen, the opposite of. Because that's what you did then. You wanted more sun, not less.
Adrian starts slowly swimming towards the cabana.
I think Sia's been focused this whole time, so anyone that saw her start her swim, because I'm imagining at least there is one laneway that was sectioned off for people to go back and forth.
The middle one. Most of the people aren't jumping into the middle because it's so deep.
Yeah, and she knew everyone was going to aim for the boards anyway. So she's already entering almost that focused mindset that is rare for young Sia. Outside, like, she's usually bubbly and interacting with everybody, but in this moment, she sort of zoned everyone out, and she stretches a little bit. She has her swimming goggles, so she adjusts those and sort of perches on the edge of the pool before she goes into a proper dive in, and she goes so deep, like just like a fisher crane, like aims down and through, and then comes up and starts doing the full like breaststroke, and then a backstroke when she hits the end, and then a side stroke when she hits the other end, and is just going.
Man, she's something to watch in the water, isn't she?
Really good.
Yeah, she's the fastest thing in the water.
I bet you.
That's
I bet you her and her brother are both going to become Olympians.
oh, 100%. 100%. I mean, have you seen Cassian do the 100 meters free stroke last year? Did you see that?
No, but I'm watching Sia and I can see how fast she is, and I've heard her brother's good too. But if
Yeah,
she's
they're both
good,
they're both
going.
they're both really good. They probably could if they actually wanted to do it. I don't know if that's Sia wants to do. I mean, but that's something you have to start like at our age training for.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
you should be in the Olympics.
Hey, don't break her focus.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
You're watching this, Adrian. You see your dad get out of the water, and he goes over to the lounge chairs, a couple, like two away from Sia's mom. Offers a cigarette, in which she refuses. And a few minutes later, he gets up and just starts talking to her. He sits down on the lounge chair next to her and is just talking. And the water is somebody is splashing water. Just
Hey, yo, look at you.
And as you're heading over to Chris's house, the rain starts coming down. Haven't had rain in a while. And Sia, the rain just begins, and you open the door. You walk in, and the place is a disaster. Furniture is pushed out of the way. Table is the dining table is knocked over. There is actually a part of the door has been dented right near the center of it, the main door. It's like a metal door. And he goes, I hope you don't mind. It's not craft, it's Velveeta. You okay with that?
It's fine. You know what? I can look after it. How about, it seems, are you alone?
Yeah.
All right, and I aim for like where the living room is a couch. I'll push things aside and be like,
What are you doing?
take a sit. Take a seat.
I haven't taken photos yet.
Photos?
Yeah, this is what the fucking cops did when they came in. This is all on Adrian. He'll get photos. I want him to see it. It's awesome. Luckily, they don't really know how to search things, but you know how that goes. There are a whole ton of pharmaceuticals spilled all over the floor. Multiple bottles of stuff. Yeah, just step around that. I'll eventually pick those up, you know.
Wow, our police are really, really shitty at doing this stuff.
Oh, yeah. They're idiots.
All right.
And Adrian knows that. He knows they're idiots.
All right, where would you like to sit if I can't touch this stuff?
You can sit in that chair. He said, in the dining room. Dining room. It's really a table in the kitchen. There's some chairs there. You can sit in those. And he puts a pot on with some water and starts.
Well, what Sia was trying to do was to get him to sit, and she would take over.
Oh. And he sits. You sure? You know how to make it?
I've made plenty of different kinds of mac and cheese. Don't worry about it. It seems like you need genuine care right now.
It's just mac and cheese. No big deal. There's milk in the
No,
fridge.
it's more than you realize. And I start like putting a place setting in front of him and getting the mac and cheese going. I put some water down for him.
And when you open the fridge, there's milk. There's a half a gallon of vitamin D whole milk.
No, we had this kind of stuff in
some
Canada.
Butter. Yeah.
They fortify our dairy up there, you know?
Yep. Butter, all that kind of stuff. Thanks for getting me home.
Well, Riker messed you up good. And you were already messed up pretty good.
I was trying to get him to mess me up more. And he hit me in the damn neck and basically knocked the wind out of me and took off. God damn it.
Well, Riker's trained well in neutralizing.
I wasn't looking for neutralizing. You know that. And he puts the letter that has been in his hand almost the whole time.
I think somewhere in
onto
your
the
heart you
table.
were, though.
What?
Somewhere in your heart you were.
You don't know what it's like. Going to that place.
Well, then tell me about it.
Every couple days. I get shots. I get transfusions every quarter. I can't tell you how many bones I've broken. My hand, my toes. But now it's starting to move up to bigger bones. They're getting brittle and they're starting to. Have you ever had a bone, a sharp spur of bone in your leg that's stabbing the rest of your leg? It really hurts. And it hurts all the time. Honestly, I'm just glad I was the only one that got that stuff and no one else did.
I put the mac and cheese, filled a bowl in front of him. Do you need any painkillers? Is there anything in your cupboards I can give you?
No, I'm okay right now.
Do you need like a hot water bottle to put on your bruise or ice to put on that?
Can you toss me that towel? There's a kitchen towel.
Yeah, no.
And he puts
Grab
it
the
to the
towel.
back of his head and kind of rubs off any blood. Yep. Damn. I thought Riker would attack me in like other ways, not my neck. hell?
Oh, he stunned you good, man.
Well, if it's any consolation, I really didn't want you to get mixed up in this too much, but, you know, your friend.
Dude, you attacked
Riker.
Adrian while I was there.
Yeah, I told you to leave, though. I told you to get the hell out. It was between us.
Dude, you know the reputation I've been building the past while. I'm not the Sia you remember from back in our old party days.
I don't know. I don't know who any of you are anymore.
I don't think any of us really do.
I do remember your mac and cheese party. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And everyone else, you're coming up, and the lights are on inside, and you see Sia, and like you can tell by the silhouette and a little bit of color that Sia is standing and talking with Chris, who's sitting down. Or maybe Chris is tied up. It could be that.
I'm like, oh no, either she's do something reckless. But I take the bar, and I'm hoping that there's nothing reckless, but I'm gonna put the bar off to the side because I don't want to go in the house with a bar, and I'm gonna go knock on the door to see. But it's gonna be like a worried knock, like is everything okay kind of thing.
I'll keep a hand on Chris, and I can look at it.
Just tell him to fuck off.
All right. And I go and open the door. Oh, hey. Riker, Hunter.
Fuck off.
You fuck off, man.
When you look back, Sia, and when he says that, the note is no longer on the table. You don't see it.
No.
Hunter said something about a note.
Yeah, I closed the door before any words come out. He wanted you to kill him.
Sorry. When you see the cloud, I think you meant like in my face. It's like, what?
No, I'll be on the outside with you guys.
Okay, yeah.
But, he wanted you to kill him.
Why? What? Why would Chris want me to kill him?
He's in constant pain from
cancer?
whatever, I don't know if it's cancer, but it's whatever he blames Dr. Martinez. Whatever those shots are doing has to keep going, getting more and transfusing and a bunch of other medical bullshit. And he wants it to stop.
So why do I have to be the scapegoat?
I mean, my understanding from the note was he thought you were the only one that could do it. And he thought if it was in self-defense, then you'd be clear.
And
I'll think about...
as you're saying this, you just see his hands kind of clench and he kind of like, they shake a little bit. I almost stabbed him.
I almost stabbed him too.
I was going at him with the knife, and the last second I decided to switch to like a disabling strike. I didn't want to kill him. As pissed as I was, I just wanted him to stop.
I know.
But for a split second, I was about to.
Yeah.
I want to talk to him.
Oh. He's in a sensitive state right now. But
I understand that. I'm not gonna attack him or be mean.
All right, let me just at least warm it up a bit. Hold on a second, and I'll go back inside.
And he's not there.
Chris?
And then from the bathroom, you hear a flush.
Please tell me you're just taking a massive shit.
It wasn't massive. You hear the sink go on.
All right.
He comes out.
Riker wants to talk. He's not going to strike you.
Shit. Okay.
Still remembers those days you guys were friends.
Yeah. I remember.
And yeah, make sure you do remember those days, because...
Tell them all to come in. There's Velveeta for all.
I'll go and reopen the door.
Yeah, dope.
Chris, do you want me to stay, or do you want me and Hunter to stay outside?
Everyone can come in if they want. Gigs
All right.
up.
All right. Everyone in. It's a crime scene, though, so just head to the one place that isn't a crime scene.
I look around and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, fucking Adrian.
And I guess I'll, at least, because Chris gave me the permission to use his phone, I'll call Adrian's house. Because I thought we were all meeting there.
I'll walk up to Chris while you're calling and I'll just say, hey, first and foremost, everything on the table, I did not know Adrian did this until after he did it, and I was pissed at him for doing it. I mean, me and you may have our beef, and I may not like the things you said. I didn't want this. Just so you're aware.
I don't really care about all this. This is irrelevant to me. Prison might have been a problem, but this is, who cares if the cops come in and knock over some shit? Please don't mess with it, though. I need to take pictures.
Yeah, no, I understand. I
You
mean,
can sit over here in the dining room, though. That's fine.
what happened?
I went in the program.
I know, but like
The one from karate class.
Chris,
He let those fuckers go in there and start poking at us with tests, with experiments that I'm actually the only one that went through the whole thing. I'm glad of that.
I mean, you stopped talking to us, man. What happened? That's what I'm talking about. I know you went through the program. Obviously something bad happened in it, but
Well, I started selling
we were
drugs
friends,
and-
man. I know.
Yeah, I
but
needed to make some money. So I started selling, and then I think Adrian didn't like that I was competition, I guess, and you know, as a dealer, I had to find markets, and I knew that it would bother you all if I was dealing in the places I was dealing. I can't tell you how disgusting it feels to sell to a tween or something.
Dr. Martinez did this?
She got me into the program. I mean, she didn't do all of it. She did part of it.
Who was the program? Was it the Loop?
It was part of Crafta. They were here before the Loop became the problem. But they ended up buying up all the land and stuff and all the intellectual property later anyway, but yeah, it was Crafta. Dr. Martinez, I don't know how deep she's in there. She has her own company, but
What? I don't understand how she goes from super soldier serum to asking people questionnaires about if they want to be here, if they're happy or not.
she works for Crafta.
I mean,
She does marketing, like science marketing and stuff like that. She finds people that they need. Makes it look like it's a whole lot less sinister than it is.
you think she knew, or you think not that it matters, but do you think she knew?
I think she's inhuman the way that she operates. Even if she didn't know, she had to know more about what they were doing when the flood happened. Because she's still working for him, doing shit like whatever she's doing now, even after doing this to me. She's got no fucking soul.
I don't want to sit here and stay on some high and mighty pedestal and say we're going to take Crafted down, but we don't like them either, and we're trying to figure things out, man. Maybe we can find a way to help you.
There's no help. I tried to get you to help me today, and You couldn't follow
I
through
mean,
as usual.
and he kind of like he feels the anger. Chris, I know you're feeling a lot of pain, but I just lost my father not that long ago. And
I know.
if I killed you, whether I went to jail or not, I'd have to live with that, and my mom would have to live with that.
Yeah, I was counting on that anger to push you through. Sorry.
You hate me that much, man?
Sorry, dude.
You would want it, you because you want to destroy your life, you want to destroy other people's lives too?
I tried to do it myself and I couldn't. I'm too much of a wuss. So I figure I'll get someone else who's not a wuss to do it. So I thought,
I guess I'm a wuss.
No, you're the opposite. I knew you. I thought you could follow through. I didn't think Adrian could, but now I think he could. So
I almost did. You almost got what you wanted, and I'm glad I didn't, because there's another way to help you. If you couldn't do it yourself, that means there's a part of you that knows that you want to keep fighting and you want to try to find some sort of salvation through ways that leave you alive.
It ain't that. I'm just a coward.
Why are you a coward? If it hurts so bad and you have nothing, then why not do it?
I might.
What are you afraid of?
I might.
What do you know? You're not. What are you afraid of? And that it's because there's a part of you that doesn't want that.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Well, it's because you want to live, dude. This isn't what you want. You didn't ask for this. I remember you were excited about the possibilities of what could be.
Your friends are out there. You want to tell them they can just come in. And you call Adrian. Adrian, the phone rings and you pick it up and it's Sia. You're in a different room, Sia.
Yeah.
The phone is on the wall but has a super long cord.
You all okay? It's been a while.
Yeah, we ran into Chris. I mean, Riker ran to Chris first. Knocked him the hell out with a strike.
As he should have.
Found him, and he had a note on him that suggested he was actively trying to antagonize in hopes he would be killed.
Why?
Do you remember Dr. Martinez in that fucking program?
Yeah, the one that my father tried to get me into, but my mom pulled me from the last second.
Thank God you never went into it.
Are you shitting me? How bad is he?
He says his bones are basically deteriorating. He's in constant pain. He has to continually get injections and shit. And of course, Kraft is trying to not let any of that out, because...
Why would they?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need us to come to you?
I don't want to overwhelm him right now. He's kind of in a delicate state, and he's already having a hard talk with Riker.
I need to have a conversation with him. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have fucking done that.
He's pretty pissed. He
has a right to be.
Yeah, he's on his own, and right now he can't even clean up because he's waiting for...
I thought that he had... Wasn't he living with someone, though? I could have sworn he was living with someone, though.
I don't know. He told me he was on his own. So I made him some mac and cheese.
You make good mac and cheese. It's fair. Yeah. Is Riker okay?
I guess we'll find out after his talk. Hunter's here too, so...
Do you guys just want to swing by here once y'all are done?
Yeah, we'll come by, but put a heavy note on looking to what the fuck Dr. Martinez and anything Kraft has done to these program.
So, I wonder if Kraft... let me see what I can do.
And maybe ask Ruben about doctors or psychiatrists or something so we can try and get Chris some actual help.
Yeah, I'll have him... I'll get right on that first, and then I want to try some things. When you guys get here, I'll probably be working.
I know he's kind of
'Cause-
in crisis, but I'm also worried about him being committed because that's what I've always feared about, and that would be the
If
worst.
he's in, so I have a question for you, and I don't want to take any of his rights away from him.
Yeah.
In his current physical health, is being committed really the worst thing that could happen for him?
I kind of lean back to look down where Chris is sitting.
Not taking anyone's health. I'm not going to make any calls. I'm not going to make doing anything like that. You have a better eye on the situation than I do. Would him being in some sort of professional care really be worse than what he's currently in right now?
I think we need to give him support right now.
Okay, then we're giving him support. You got it, boss.
All right.
I'll order some pizzas for when you guys get here.
Yeah.
Okay. Later, Savage.
Yep. I'll hang up the phone and just sigh and look towards Hunter.
Can I do a Ruben Serafina scene?
I was gonna say,
Yes.
I do imagine like Serafina would have gone with Ruben to get Tick Tick, because I mean, the plan was to get, yeah. So I assume that would probably happen.
Okay, yeah. So we drop off Adrian, and we just like walk to Tick Tick.
And you brought your hoodie, right, just in case, so none of the keep an eye out for journalists.
She just like puts her hood up.
So did you how was everything? How was your school day? Was everything going on?
Yeah, we don't talk that much, do we? It was okay.
That's usually because of me, so it's okay. I mean, I don't really.
No, it's okay. It's how it's always been. Because like if you think back to childhood, like the two of you were like always like just in the back. So like she was in the back. Yeah, she was just back row bandit with you like all the time. So like your dynamic is just being comfortable and quiet together. It's like it was different, like usually people look at me because I'm admirable, but today they're looking at me because I was a spectacle. That and Ashley is already clawing for captain position, which I have reservations about. Sure, she's good, but I mean,
not as good as you, though. I mean, the way that you've led the team the past couple of years, and people are fickle. They'll forget the story and give it a week. There's always something else that's happening that they'll try to push in the news.
I'm not too worried
Hopefully.
about that. I mean, mom's still loaded and dad has old money, so like it's not the worst thing ever. We'll ride it out. I'm more worried about my team because I don't know what bear dad poked. Maybe we all have to up and leave, and the team's up hanging. So she made a good point. I might have to, pick a co-captain, and honestly, I don't want to pick her.
You really think you're gonna have to leave? I mean, it's so close.
I mean, it's better to cover my bases. I'm not gonna leave my girls hanging.
Yeah, I know. I know that. I mean, but that wouldn't be your fault if you had to, though. I mean, you can't carry that. That's if you had to leave. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's why. I should appoint a captain anyway because I'm graduating.
Well, who would be the best? I mean, I imagine you would. I mean, who's the second best player? Who I guess who can also lead too, because it's not just about playing.
Well, Angie's my setter. She's graduating with me. Bernadette's kind of an airhead. And, Tasha's a little. Ashley. Tasha gets pushed around by Ashley, and Senya is the only one who might be able to stand up to her, but Senya is also a little bit of a follower.
Hmm.
I was like, the problem is that they don't think for themselves. Trying to train that into them.
How about you have, well, I guess it wouldn't help, but I was gonna say you can have them vote, say, hey, who do you guys think would be the best? Although, like you said, some are followers, so
I mean, I have half a mind just to appoint Senya just to see how Ashley will do losing.
hmm. Well,
That'll be quite
would definitely,
revealing.
I was gonna say would lead to definitely something interesting at the very least.
You're
But I do have a question though. How come, I mean, I know you like filmmaking. How come you're not in like the film club or things like that? I mean, volleyball is cool too, but I know you told us the other day what you kind of want to do.
she gets
I
because
mean,
she's
sorry if I cried
quiet.
too much. I apologize. That was, um,
She just levels you with a look, and you know that's the be quiet look. I oh well, I mean, I would say that my parents don't approve of it, but honestly, I could get away with going to film club as long as I kept my grades up and kept winning volleyball. But I feel like it's stupid, but I feel like if I tell too many people about this dream, it won't happen.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, I don't think that's stupid, but the way you're always something that I've always admired about you is that you're always so driven. I don't think you could let anyone stop you from doing that. I mean, look what you've done in school, look what you've done in volleyball. I mean, if you want to do that, nothing's gonna stop you from going to film school. At least to me. But
thanks. I don't know if I have any talent in it, but they say most of talent is just doing it.
yeah,
I,
my parents have talked about it too. It's mostly, I mean, hard work is what really makes anything. I mean, yes, talent's the thing, but hard work is just as good, and you know how to work hard. And plus, you are going to hopefully make a music video for um the band that I'm in, so it can always be a start.
oh, a nice little portfolio piece, my first baby
Hmm.
film.
We'll get it all the way to MTV. So
What do you want to do?
um, um at that, like, Ruben kind of just stops and kind of just thinks. Um, I guess um, I mean, for now, I'm hopefully gonna get a job at the record store. So I guess there's that for now. Um, yeah, I guess that's.
Sure it's really hard. You see like the beginning of an eyebrow raise, and then she like forces it back down. She's like, "Mm." Record store.
I mean, I do like music, and I need to just get better at being with more people. I know it's gonna have to happen eventually. I mean, I guess there's other jobs, but I don't know. For now, I need to start making something. So, and I do like music, so it's a start.
Yeah. I mean, do
Do you think I
you
should do something? I saw the I no offense, but I saw the look. And it's okay. Um,
I just feel like you're kind of undercutting yourself. I mean, a record store is fine, but like dead end jobs tend to suck you in, tend to get stuck. But if that's, I mean, I don't think that's what you want, but I also think you don't know what you want. So maybe right now you just need to make money.
Yeah,
It's hard to know
that's-
what you want.
And Finney, as you're
Means-
walking, you see the bushes by Ruben's house kind of move a little bit, like they shake.
She like stops. Like, what was that?
And then the
The
rain
bush
starts
moved.
to slowly, like a few sprinkles of rain come down.
That's okay. I'm kind of walking nearby. Tick Tick, is that you?
And you see light coming out from behind the leaves, sort of like a whole bunch of leaves and then a smile behind the leaves of LED lights.
Yeah, it's Tick Tick. He was just waiting there. So
Sure.
Yeah.
Robot friend.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring him in. Why did we come here? That like I don't think you ever actually said why.
oh just to well to get to get Tick Tick. I
Oh,
told him
okay.
to yeah, I told him to wait here. I
Okay. Well, you need to go in for anything?
He backs out of the hedge, and somehow he's made a pair of jeans kind of wrap around the legs that hold his wheels and pulled him up over his square body. Like it tore in some places. And then he has some ropes or strings that wrap through the loops to hold it over his body. And then he's got a shirt on, like a plaid kind of shirt that just sort of hangs straight down because there's no arms in it. And he's got, you know, those heads that they put wigs on that looks like it's sort of strapped into the head hole of the shirt. I am preparing for my first day of school. I don't think anyone will recognize me.
You know, you might want to do some test runs.
You did not know who I was. You had to ask.
I mean, you were behind a bush, though. I
You're
mean, that's
concealed behind a bush. It's different.
I have seen on shows through windows where there are people who wear bushes and they can walk around. Maybe I should do that.
I thought you
Mm.
wanted to be a human.
I do.
well, wait, but
I want to go to school
Why?
like a human.
okay.
What is
Well-
it about school that you want? Do you want to learn?
It's free
Do you wanna be-
learning and ultimate learning by being taught by elders. That is the best way to learn.
Wouldn't it make
that,
more sense to learn with other robots? Because those are your elders.
Most of us were born in the last few months. I don't think we have elders yet.
well, huh.
She's like,
But- Well, but okay, so that's why
And
don't
he's-
you?
and he
So
slips
I
back
get you
into the
want to go to
bushes.
school.
He slips into the bushes and your mom, Ruben, is that you? It's starting to rain.
Oh,
You ought
oh.
to get in here. Oh,
I-
hello,
I-
Finney.
I'm-
Hello,
We were-
Seraphina. She doesn't say Finney.
yeah, I wave.
We were just about to go to Adrian's. We're just stopping. I was gonna just get a
Oh,
yeah.
well, hold on. And she reaches behind the door and she pulls an umbrella out. She brings it over to you.
Perfect.
Just make sure you don't get wet. I don't want you to get a cold.
Of course, yes,
You
yes.
look
No,
so
you.
nice today, Seraphina. I like that black shirt.
Thank you. I'm doing my best.
And she hands you a little container with some muffins in it. In case you get hungry, that you and your
Oh.
friends.
Mom
Thanks, Mom.
muffins.
These are delicious. They're apple streusel. They're really good. Thank you. We definitely will appreciate it.
All right. Stay dry. Bye,
We will.
Seraphina. And she turns and heads back in. And Tick Tick slides back out slowly. That was close.
Yes, let's we should go. I was just saying though, maybe we can work on, I get wanting to go to school, but maybe just working into school maybe as a robot. I mean, nothing wrong with both, I think. So, but yeah, I guess we should
I thought everyone said I should not go as a robot.
well it's yes and no. You shouldn't. There's a lot we'll discuss, but I think you should go as a robot. That it may not be the best time. We have things to figure out. But let's just go. It's raining. We should go.
And you all leave, and you know, Tick Tick follows along and is pretty good at just sort of keeping the two of you as an obstacle to the vision of other people. But the rain has also kept most people off the street.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to Adrian's, and Adrian's there. Are you there, Slinger? I think you're there too.
No, Hunter was with me and Riker at Chris's.
Okay.
Because he came with Sia to
Chris's.
get Hunter.
Okay. So Adrian, you're there. Finney and Ruben show up.
I got mom muffins. I like hold up the little Tupperware.
Adrian is just looking at the muffins for a moment before he turns to Ruben. Why did you never mention that your mom loves to feed people until, like,
I mean,
you know how much we eat?
well, no one asked. I mean, if you asked, I've always said mom's a good cook, and no, you never.
Everyone says their mother's a good cook.
True. I mean,
my mom's not, but she's so busy saving people with the hospital all the time to cook. Like, I'm not. No dunking on my mom on that. Don't get me wrong, but like her cooking is, when she cooks, it's great, but she never fucking cooks.
Neither is mine.
well,
It's a really good muffin.
I'm sure my mom would appreciate. So I did. Yeah, so I'm sure she would love if you guys would come over more often. So, and yeah,
I
so
feel like
I can
we've
definitely.
Fanny, I feel like we've been played all of these years that all of this food was just at this one friend of ours' house that we never knew was an option.
Yeah.
You've discovered my evil plan. I'm sorry. No one needs to know this for now.
I reach over and I pluck a muffin from the tray. So, come in and sit down. We have some things to discuss before everyone else gets here.
Okay.
All right.
Apparently things with Chris are a lot more complicated than they look on the surface.
Define complicated.
Crafta.
Can the three of you that are at Adrian's, can you give me an investigation check, please? Investigation.
Yeah.
User.
Oh yeah, I definitely can. Okay. I definitely will point out Tick Tick's outfit. Like I don't know if Elle made a face.
We're ignoring it.
Outfit.
We're ignoring it until I look at Ruben. We're ignoring it until I can actually give that the proper attention it deserves to have.
Investigate all the things.
Damn.
I'm really like this muffin, apparently. And
that muffin is so damn good.
Really good.
That only Adrian and Ruben noticed that outside.
Ruben notices everything.
There is a car, and somebody is taking a photograph from inside their car. And your basement window is slightly open. Not the window itself, but the shades. You know, they're the shades that do this. And
I reach over and am I able to tag the license plate as I go over and close the blinds real quick? Oh,
so they're still there. Okay.
Yeah.
And when
I'm going over.
When you go over to the window, you notice that there's another person in the back seat, and they're holding a microphone with a TV station name that you can't really make out what channel it is, but
Knock on the window.
It's very very obvious that they must have spotted Finney or something on the way over.
Knock on the window.
And as he's doing that, I'm gonna make sure to get like hopefully like Finney and like a Tic Tac just like inside because like the last thing we need.
As you come out to them, they just open the window.
You don't have permission to record here.
I'm on public property.
I want those tapes. Aha. Yeah, but you're also recording people's without their permission. That's not illegal in the state of Nevada. I want those tapes, please. Don't try to go against my rights on those.
Does Finney want to come out and talk?
You want to tell me with what station you're with?
Sure, we're with. Oh, it would be. K is out west, so KCBS or something.
Cool.
I have no idea
Cool.
what the TV stations are there.
You realize it's illegal to record without someone's likeness without permission in the state of Nevada, right?
Not if you're news. We're the news.
How much you? You're the news?
Yeah.
Man, we have piss poor news. You can quote that. Fuck off.
They roll up the window, and they slowly pull out and kind of drive off.
I clocked their license plate. 911.
Bumper sticker of the news station on the back too.
Yep. 911. Actually, non-emergency number. We're not doing this for 911. Non-emergency number.
Mm-hmm. So you go in and and go right to the phone.
Yep.
All right.
Non-emergency number for them. You
get the police and you report the incident.
Yeah, report. They were harassing one of my friends on. They were remaining on public property, but they were blah 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 blah. I do the whole spiel. Yeah, Is there a way for us to make sure that they're not here to impede going forward?
Seraphina's still enjoying her muffin while you and Ruben are. Well,
I mean, she like watches a little bit like from the window. She like knew like that they would find her eventually because that's what paparazzi does.
That's what paparazzi does.
Yeah.
And luckily, they say they completely get Tic Tac because that would open up another can of worms.
So I then also go ahead and call the news studio, tell them that those images were recorded without proper permission and there was no consent given for the recording of a minor. And those tapes
I'm 17.
You're still a minor in the state of Nevada. And so that is, those recordings were done without the permission of either parental guardian or additional figure. Those tapes are not valid. If they are aired, you'll be hearing from a lawyer.
And they say they'll look into it.
Although, as an adult, I tell them that they can get, if there's a male recording with a very similar voice to mine on the end, feel free to air that as much as they want. Hang up the phone.
All right.
Yeah. No, they'd find me.
Well, at least they're gone. But
should we relocate?
Well, would it matter at this point?
I suppose that's true. What were we talking about, Chris?
I think you said something. Yeah,
so
something with.
I go in and I tell them what I was told about the note, what's happened with Craft, what's happened so far with Intercraft, and all the information that I have. I am going to. I'm going to try and figure out a little bit more on what's going on Kraft's end. See if I can't figure out exactly what they did to Chris through their own records.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna lie, you mentioned relocating. That might not be a bad idea for you and Ruben to do. The big question at that point, though, is where is safe for you?
mean,
I
we
mean,
can always
back
go
to
to my.
Ruben's house. Yeah, I mean, why don't
But
get back to Ruben's house? I'm assuming that my phone has caller ID on it.
Yeah.
I give them
Yeah, an
the
answering
number
machine.
that I was. Yeah, I give them the number that Sia called me from. When you get back, call this number. Tell them to meet at Ruben's house. Okay.
okay.
I'm going to dig in on this. Craft is an entirely different thing than fucking with the police and the FBI. They people who actually know what they're doing there. There's a really good chance I can get into a lot of trouble for this, but
okay,
if this
well
is
then
what they've
maybe
done to
we don't
somebody,
need to. But yes, that's true.
but
But I
Craft,
mean,
but Craft also owns the news. Craft also owns media all over this place.
No,
Craft owns
they're
all
just
of-
big advertisers.
Yeah, because that's not the same thing.
Okay, well, what?
do you want to
okay,
put?
what's the contingency plan if you do get caught? Like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I have things. I have things that I can barter with people like the FBI and other places to keep myself safe. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm actually in less danger than you guys would be if Crafter raided here and took you guys. That would be more leverage over me than if you guys weren't here.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is a stupid idea, Ruben. You're entirely correct. I'm not disagreeing with you. But
It's also the only
someone has to hold these people accountable. And the only things that can really hurt them is if information bearing their logos from their databases that is digitally marked with their stuff starts showing up in a bunch of random places that I can get it online. Because if I pass sensitive information from Craft onto some of my forums, it'll be in London, it'll be in Tokyo, it'll be in Paris before the end of the day tomorrow if I can get my hands on it. It'll be too big and too open of a thing for them to try to contain at that point.
And even as you're speaking the words, you're thinking, you can't break in with your computer. It's not.
I need to go to Sia's. I need to go to Savage's.
Okay.
So
how do you plan to? Are you gonna break into her house?
yeah, you don't need to know that. You don't know that part. You don't. You don't know what my computer can and can't do. For all you know, I'm staying here and doing it.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
not
he
saying
said
that
it
out loud.
Oh, I thought he
I'm
said
not
it
saying
out
it out
loud.
loud. Oh no. I would not be saying that out loud. But there is the realization of that I'm going to need. So once Ruben and Finney head off, I am actually going to be calling Chris's number again.
Okay, yeah, we go. And Finney will she like wonders out loud and was like, I wonder if it even matters if I change my outfit. I already know what this hoodie looks like. Now that I hang out with you. Let's just stick to the alleyways. So like we're just gonna try to be sneaky through town.
Okay.
Can
Sounds like a
I
plan.
go? Can I like scope out my house?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, I want to stop by my place, maybe see if they're snooping around still.
There are actually a couple of news vans outside, and in the alley, not the alley, but it is actually an alley. There's a yard alley between your, the different houses along the back, and there are even a couple of people in back there with video cameras and regular cameras, because that's actually public property also. That's for available to utilities. And you see your dad's car or SUV is there, and while you're watching, you see Leah leave, and a friend come and pick her up, and she looks like she's crying, and she runs out to the car. They start taking pictures and video, and they try and get her to talk, and she gets in the car and they drive off. And it's one of her friends that you've seen before, but not one of the ones that, like, she doesn't have super good friends right now anymore that live here.
Yeah.
But
Moved away.
she flees.
As someone who would sneak out to see her boyfriend, I am pretty good at getting in and out of my backyard. So, I want to like sneak into my backyard and then like just come in through the back.
Give me a sneak.
Okay.
Do you if I know about this, I'll make sure to be like a distraction or whatever. Just keep a watch. Be distraction if need be. If I knew that if I start seeing her sneak off like that, I think he'll be able to kind of put two and together. Be like, okay, I need to make sure that.
She'd tell him like, I'm gonna sneak in through the back.
Okay.
You distract or something.
I can do that at least.
Okay. Sneak. Okay.
What'd you get? All right, you're doing pretty good. There, at some point you find you're to do it. You have to be patient because you have to catch both of them looking, the opposite ways to find a space in the middle, or looking the both ways if you go around the side of them. And you get over, and there is a side door to the garage that then goes into the rest of the house. And you have a key for it.
It's the same key for the front anyway. So yeah, she'll open that and just slip into the house and start looking around. Mom, Dad, Joe.
I'm in here. You hear your dad say, "How'd you get in?" Oh, baby, you're. And he opens the door to the garage. What are you doing here? I thought you were gonna stay away.
I just wanted to know what happened. I snuck in through the back. They didn't see me.
He reeks of booze. And on the table, there is a pistol with some bullets in the chamber. Oh, are you hungry? You want
Dad, don't deflect. You're literally drinking and you have a pistol in front of you. Are you kidding me?
That's to defend the family if they try and come in.
I was like, you are not going to be handling a firearm while you're drunk. Are you kidding me? Come on. Gosh. She just like sits him in his chair.
It hasn't been that much. I think I only had a couple.
Have you showered? Like,
I showered 2 days ago, I think, or yesterday.
Oh my gosh, you're disgusting. She just grabs him and like shoves him in the bathroom.
And what's really funny is he's still wearing a tie that's just hanging loose. And he's still trying to be professional, even though he's obviously spiraling.
I was like, take a shower. Cold. Just get in there. I don't even want to look at you right now. She just shoves him in the bathroom and then goes to his room, gets him some clothes, throws those in the bathroom, throws a towel in there.
And the shower goes on, and you see kind of the mess in there. But what is different is on the wall, there's a dining room that has no windows. And he has pinned up on the wall the map, names of people with, it looks like dossiers. There's a list of people that have been found it's been writing by hand that have been found in that group, that massive bodies found. And there's actually a few people more than what you'd seen. And one of them is circled.
look at the circled names. I looked
It's-
for Riker's dad.
It's the name that you heard earlier, Amanda Wilson, and it says transdimensional physicist. And there's a big WTF question mark. And when you think about it, you don't even know what that means. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
And
good.
it looks like he doesn't know what that means either.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear the shower go on like hard. And
Yeah,
then
turn up the water
suddenly
pressure.
You hear singing. Slurring singing,
Okay.
but singing.
Okay, it's better than booze. I'll look more at these notes, like Joyce C. Riker's dad's name amongst the list.
No.
I don't see his name. Well,
And on the map, he has been writing notes. And there's a spot that he says there are 3 robots in this field, all of which have been tampered with. And that field he's mentioning that it is marked at, that's the field that you remember from the video, the name of it, from the video you had gotten from Daniel, where he had removed chips from 3 robots. And
it's a craft in this. Okay.
Yeah. And he starts belting. Drunk, singing, belting. And then he starts singing rock songs of like current ones, like ones you didn't even know he knew. And
just like a little bit of a whoa.
And this is where we're gonna break.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. Continuing into the disaster that is Boulder City. The ongoing disaster of Boulder City. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Take care.
Good night.